Everybody, welcome to the first day of Scraptember, and today is Rainbow. You'll see on the screen all the different Scraptember prompts. Today is Rainbow. It is also all about the mouse. So the all about the mouse prompt is this floral kind of for Beauty and the Beast. So what I have decided to do is I am going to do a diagonal design of a rainbow using this Vicky Bouton stamp in flowers. And that will be my ode to the All About the Mouse. I'm going to be stamping it in this set of Distress Oxides, and I'm going to be using this picture from the Pride murals. So that will be my kind of rainbow. And then the floral and the rainbow is for the All About the Mouse prompt. So stick with me and you'll see it come together. Thanks, everyone. So what you saw is I used all of the different colors and created a rainbow with the floral, and I think it looks really cool. I spritzed it with a little bit of water to make the oxide interact, and that kind of helped it pop. Everything is popping on screen, and you'll see it's so washed out because of the light I have. But on screen, the yellow is not coming through as vividly, but it's there. You can see it. So that's exciting. I then gutted the pink doodlebug paper and did that so that I could mat it on there. And now I'm going to finish the page. So I'm going to go ahead and mat this, and I'm not going to do a lot of embellishing because, are you ready for this? I want the background to pop. That's kind of the big purpose of doing it this way. So let's just watch me finish this up. So I'm putting it together. It's a pretty simple page. The flowers are the main part of this page, and I love, 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 love how they did this. I actually was trying to figure out how to combine because I knew that both the rainbow and this prompt fell on the same day. And in my head, I said, oh, I really, really want to do rainbow floral. And I am in love with how this turned out. Now, one of the things I have are a prompt pack of Ali Edwards quotes from movies from the 80s and 90s. So I ended up using one from Steel Magnolias and one from Princess Bride. And then I don't remember what the third one was. And it just ended up being super fun because it's totally John and I, and it totally kind of embodies it. And that's the main embellishments, just these quotes about love, about being together, about not losing time. And that was super fun. And then I went tone on tone, basically using the colors that matched. So I picked the quotes that were the right colors, and then I picked the florals from that pack that were the right colors, and I combined those together. That was fun, and that was part of it. And I really debated about doing any other embellishments, and I just couldn't. I couldn't find anything else that I liked. And I love the florals so much that I want this page to stand on its own. The florals of this page really are the star, and it was a lot of fun to put those florals together. You saw in the video montage with the music, me just kind of taking the time to stamp everything out. I used a bunch of different florals. I used a bunch of different inks, and I haven't done that in a long time, since maybe when I very first got Distress Oxides. So if you have distress oxides, I really highly recommend you get them out and you stamp with them and you have some fun. So I have a bold and bright sticker sheet, and I'm pulling the ones that match the colors. So right now, Cherish This and Good Everything, and I'm putting those in the right place. And this is going to be the majority of my embellishments. So I'm putting the pink and the red and the orange, plus that little blue, different word art there. And always when you do a rainbow, color on color, tone on tone is a good way to do embellishments. It lets you use things that maybe you would never use. I'm going to pull from the bright and bold the enamel dots, the stars, the little squigglies, and just kind of put them all on that. And then I'm going to go to the random heart page that I had sitting out, and I'm going to use that. And that's the end of my embellishments. So it doesn't take a lot to make a page that kind of stands out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This is my first day of Scraptember, so it's a little bit different. This is maybe not my normal page. I don't typically do full background stamping, but this is what I had in my head for these two prompts. The All About the Mouse prompt was a little bit hard for me. That floral Beauty and the Beast is not my jam normally. So finding a way to make the florals work for me, in this case in the rainbow stamping, was something that I really enjoyed. It was a good way to find something that connected with me and my style, but also met the prompt. When you have prompts like that, sometimes that's what you need to do, is you need to find something that makes it work for you. And then rainbows are something I use all the time, but I didn't want to do just put a bunch of rainbows on. So I wanted to find a way to do that without just putting a bunch of rainbows on the page. So the absolute last thing I did was add some gems. They are iridescent and they are fun. I hope you enjoyed this. In a second, you'll hear me come back real time to tell you about the page, and then you'll see a close-up. See you next time on Scraptember. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is the finished page. I really like how it turned out. I did some quotes from an Allie Edwards pack, some embellishments from a Bright and Bold pack, added a few hearts and a few, what is that word? Well, some glacier jewels that are kind of iridescent, and that's fun. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my take on rainbows and my take on the All About the Mouse prompt. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.